The McLaren Artura 2026 just rewrote the supercar rulebook, but here's the question that kept me up all night: what if this car is hiding one feature McLaren didn't want you to notice until the very end? I'm serious, this machine looks calm in photos, yet in person it feels like it's breathing, like it's waiting for you to make the first move. The nose sits low and tense, light sliding across those liquid curves, and the headlights look like narrowed eyes sizing you up. Walk around the rear and the diffuser seems to hover above the pavement, the exhausts glowing like twin promises. And there's something about the way the doors lift, slow and theatrical, that makes you wonder what kind of cockpit is waiting inside. You drop into the seat and the world outside suddenly sounds far away, as if the cabin wrapped you in a velvet helmet. The leather smells expensive but not flashy, more like a tailored jacket than a showroom sofa. Every switch clicks with a tiny metallic confidence, and the driving position feels like the car was measured around your heartbeat. The glasshouse is airy, surprisingly friendly for a supercar, yet the steering wheel sits there like a coiled question mark. Then you notice the screen waking up with a futuristic glow, and you realize this interior is less about showing off and more about preparing you for something clever. The tech feels almost alive, learning how you touch the pedals, how you glance at mirrors, even how you breathe in traffic. There's a new adaptive hybrid brain that blends electric torque with the twin-turbo V6 so smoothly it feels like one giant invisible engine. And here's a wild detail: the climate system whispers instead of blowing, using tiny directional vents that feel like warm hands on your shoulders. If you're enjoying this deep dive, hit the like button so I know you want more real talk like this, and stick with me because the performance numbers are about to get spicy. McLaren says the Artura 2026 pushes close to 700 horsepower, ripping 0 to 60 in around 2.8 seconds, yet it can glide through school zones on pure electric for roughly 20 miles, which means family buyers won't treat it like a weekend-only toy. Compared with rivals like the Ferrari 296 GTB, the Artura feels less dramatic and more surgical, as if it wants to win races without raising its voice. The steering is sharp enough to write your signature on asphalt, and the suspension reads potholes like Braille, translating them into soft murmurs. But there's a secret beneath all this speed, something McLaren engineers tucked into the safety systems, and it changes how you think about power. The car carries a new Guardian mode that senses driver stress through tiny sensors in the wheel and pedals, quietly softening the throttle if your pulse spikes, like a calm friend grabbing your shoulder before you do something dumb. Airbags are smarter too, adjusting shape depending on seating posture, and the structure uses recycled carbon that's stronger yet kinder to the planet. Even the headlights talk to the road, painting wider beams when it rains, giving parents a little extra peace on late drives home. That reveal hit me hard, because it means this monster actually cares who you bring along. I kept imagining owning one, picking up my kid after practice, battery humming, neighbors pretending not to stare while secretly counting the seconds until I start it. You could live with this car, not just worship it, and that feeling is rare in a machine this fast. The Artura isn't perfect, the price will sting and the frunk is still tiny, but the blend of fury and kindness is addictive. So here's my verdict: it's thrilling yet sensible, wild yet protective, and I'm still not sure whether that balance is genius or dangerous. Smash that like button if this car deserves the spotlight, drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe.